Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It would seem, apparently, the Book of Boba Fett's finale viewership is 36% higher than the Mandalorian Season 2 finale. Look, I quite enjoyed the Book of Boba Fett, on the whole. Even I think that's not right. So, let's take a look at it. Let's dive into it. I don't know whether this is main... Like, I enjoyed it, but I just don't see this being true. Like, I'm looking at some other metrics, and I'm like, this doesn't seem right. So, look, the Book of Boba Fett finale viewership is 36% higher than the Mandalorian Season 2 closer. Okay, this is the report. This is a courtesy of Deadline. Disney Plus's Season 1 finale of Lucasfilm's The Book of Boba Fett clocked 1.5 million US households, according to Samba TV, from the show's Wednesday to Sunday run. That doesn't seem that high either. Actually, 1.5 million households seems really small. I remember some of the HBO Max movies that were coming out, and they were quoting like 2.5, 2.6 million households, and that was considered not particularly amazing either. So this doesn't seem that great. I could be wrong, and like I'm open to people correcting me. It just doesn't seem the entirety of the US, only 1.5 million households. That seems really small. So that's 36% higher than the 5-day finale draw of The Mandalorian Season 2, which streamed from December 18th and pulled in 1.1 million US households per Samba TV metrics. So it's the same metrics, but maybe this just indicates there's more people on Samba TV watching it via that way, I guess. I don't get it. And we'll look at the other things which are confusing me in a minute, right? So the Season 1 finale, The Book of Boba Fett, In the Name of Honor, was directed by Robert Rodriguez himself and written by Jon Favreau and Noah Clure. Now, I say Robert Rodriguez himself because he didn't do all of the episodes. There was multiple people. Coincidentally, actually, Bryce Dallas Howard did some of the best ones. So some might argue that the viewership uptick here boils down to an increase in Disney Plus subscribers, which were plus 11.8 million to 129.8 million worldwide at the end of their recent Q1. However, the streamer, for the first time ever, reported in the US and Canadian portion, that being 42.9 million subscribers. So again, let's keep with this report because I want to hear what they say, and then I'll show you why I think it's bollocks, basically. It's interesting to note that there is typically an ease in eyeballs between a Disney Plus series season premiere and that of its finale. Read The Book of Boba Fett was minus 12% from the 1.7 million US households it pulled in for episode 1 over its first 5 days, December 29th to January 2nd. Such declines have occurred with live-action Marvel series, WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki and Hawkeye, the latter seeing a shift of 1.5 million for its first episode down to 1.3 for its Season 1 conclusion, which is a 13% decline. Now, since the launch of Disney Plus, per Samba TV, the biggest season finale viewership to date for a series belongs to Marvel's Loki Season 1, which drew 1.5 million US households through its first 5 days. Loki also touted the biggest Disney Plus season premiere with 2.5 million over 5 days. Okay, cool. I can believe that Loki was popular. Samba TV measures 3 million terrestrial smart TV households who clock into an episode for at least 5 minutes. So stateside, the Book of Boba Fett's audience skewed middle income and up, which is apparently incomes of 50 plus grand. Male was plus 4%, young to middle-aged, ages 25 to 54, and Caucasian 9%. And of the top 25 largest DMAs, Portland overperformed the most, followed by Seattle and then Denver. Now, this is their statement. They say the momentum and excitement for the first season of The Book of Boba Fett certainly carried through to the finale, observed Cole Strain, Samba TV's head of measurement. In fact, the 1.5 million US households watching the debut season's finale through the weekend was 36% higher than the Mandalorian Season 2 finale. Disney has done a great job creating strong original content that keeps viewers engaged and coming back for more. Now I call bollocks, right? I do. Like I genuinely call bollocks on this. Why do I call bollocks? Well, I'm looking at this. Right, this is the Mandalorian, right? Now, this is just like on an average, so 93% average tomato meter, and then the audience score is 91%. Now, if I look at season 2, so I go down to season 2, 94, and then 90%. It's been well liked. Mandalorian was really well liked. Okay, like we can all agree with that. And so like I'm seeing this 36% higher, they reckon. 36% higher. Book of Boba Fett here. 73%, 60%. Like, are you really? Really? 36% higher? That seems like an awful lot of cope to me. Does it not to you, ladies and gents? 25,000, right? Reviews got it to 60%. I look at Mandalorian season 2. You've only got, was it like 500 more views? 500 more reviews, and it's 30% higher. But you're trying to tell me 36% more viewership was on the Book of Boba Fett? How? Like, in what world? Now, I'm not going to sit there and say, well, Rotten Tomatoes is the be-all and end-all. It's not. But you look at the chatter for these things, especially doing what I do here on YouTube. Like, you look at the chatter for these things and you're like, oh yeah, you can see the buzz. You can see what does well, what is pulling in views, what people are talking about, what people want to talk about. That's what that was. I wasn't, popping off. This was just not one of them. Like, people enjoyed it for the most part. It was very divisive. I cannot believe this had 36% higher viewership than the Mandalorian Season 2 close. The end of that. And that one built quite nicely. I just don't buy it. Now, what am I proposing here, I guess, as an alternative narrative, if that isn't the case? Well, look, at the end of the day, like, companies do run cover for things which underperform. I'm not saying that is the case here. It seems to look like it could be. I just don't believe this. I don't know about you guys. Do you believe this? 36% higher than Season 2 of The Mandalorian. I mean, it was really evident where The Mandalorian was building towards, and 36%. 36%. That's a lot. Now, I could be wrong, but I thought I'd do a video on it, throw it out to you guys. What do you think? Let me know down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.